Homemade chicken soup. So I took all of the broth, put it in, cut up 5 potatoes this time because I actually don't have enough chicken broth. Then I used the celeries that I got dumpster diving. They were sealed nicely in a container in the fridge. They have been lasting a long time. So I chopped up about 10 of them and put them in. And then a can of chopped carrots, a can of sweet peas, a can of corn, and then I added all my seasonings. So I just added those. The potatoes were done, or almost done, so then that's when I added the celery. Let that cook, and then I just added the veggies and all the spices. And then we have this nice rotisserie, which it is cold. I got it after work, so it was in the refrigerated case, so nice and cold. So I'm going to cut that up and going to put that in here, and that is my chicken soup. And just this time I actually added the celery, which my mom always does, but I usually don't. But I had it, so I got to use it. So yum. And since there's a lot, I don't know, guys, I need some more containers. I got to start making the next thing for work tomorrow. They love that I bring stuff in, and the Twinkie Day went over, I would say 75-25. Some people didn't have that much of a sweet tooth for the Twinkies, when other people said that they appreciated it. Yeah, so I think I might do I think I have the dough out. Yes, the dough is sitting, so I already made the dough for, oh, what are they called? They're snowflake cookies, large ones. So let me see. I got one little goodie thing right here. This is filled with candy, and these are all Cocos, bringing that to work. So here is the dough. It's solid, so it's got to thaw out. It's all wrapped in wax paper. And then I'm going to be using these, and I got these on clearance yesterday after work. They were like 47 cents. And then I'm using this big star here. So these are pretty good. Not star, snowflake. Got this from work too. Never had this before. Chocolate peppermint syrup. I have no idea what this is for, but it was really cheap. And it's good for a year, so. And then I had picked this up as well. So everything clearance 75%. So I got a few things. I got these cookies over here. I'm going to put these in the hallway for my neighbors, because I missed doing that for them this year. And then got some fruits and veggies, because I said I'm going to try not to eat so much junk, so I want to get rid of the stuff. And I figured, you know what, since I have so much Halloween candy, I'm just going to start bringing them in baskets, you know, or containers or something, and put them on one side. So, because I have to get rid of stuff. Let me see if I can find. These look absolutely just, oh. Okay, so here it's in the cookie swap. So, would have been nice to make those. Whoops. You gotta watch. You can get a paper cut with these papers. Let me see. Where are you? I definitely didn't do as many cookies as I did last year. I have a bag of coconut. I'm dying to make a coconut. Okay. We're to it now because I did the ones decorated cookies. That's it. All right, so these I done and brought to work. I just didn't do stocking. I did all different shapes, as you guys might have seen. It's not Christmas cookie. I had them marked, but okay, right here, guys. This is the one, the classic sugar cookie. So I did this right So that's in this block, and I doubled it so that I would have more. So there's not going to be a whole lot because this is a pretty big size. Okay, you can see that compared to the book. The book's big. So, yeah. I mean, there's Easy Santa cookies, but anything with milk, I didn't do. But yeah, so this is definitely the one here. All right, so I'm going to do those for work tomorrow, as well as I'm bringing in these hot cocoa mixes, milk chocolate, chocolate fudge, rich milk chocolate, and French vanilla, and then the leftover basket of candy. So I'm going to bring it in like that, and then I'll put them in place. So this is going to be dinner for lunch, dinner, whatever, for work for a week. If I had a big carry container, I would bring this into work with a note and just say, help yourself to some soup, you know, in the refrigerator or whatever. And all they got to do is put them in bowls and nuke them. So, yeah. But that is it. So I'm doing my chicken and then doing my cookies. So I guess stay tuned till later, guys. Hope you're all enjoying the new year. God bless. Love you. Bye-bye. Sometimes when you're cooking, it gets difficult because the man jumps up and, you know, he's got to groom on me. Coffee. Ow, 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 ow. I guess I didn't want any coffee. It's a nice night out here, let me tell you. It's not bad. Don't know what the temperature is because my gauge broke. I don't know. I think I threw it out. But my muscles, my body is killing me. I love work. I really do. We didn't have a store manager up to the point when I started. Got a store manager. And yesterday, he comes up to me. Hi, how you doing? I'm Tom. I'm a store manager. You're Tammy. I'm like, yeah, hi, how you doing? He goes, hi. He goes, so did anybody teach you how to work your department? So I told him, I said, yeah. I said, Jay did. And he's like, Jay. Okay, Jay's a good one. And I'm like, yeah. And I met Dylan, and he, you know, I chatted with him and whatnot. But yeah, I pretty much know what to do here. And he goes, okay, well, there'll be times when I send you over to Sporting Goods or send you over to the home aisle or the clearance aisle or, you know, the garden section. I was like, yeah, okay, that's fine. You know, if you need it, no problem. So then he goes to say, before he left, he goes, well, the old manager, Carl, before he left, he said that whoever's running the tour department, it's a mess. And I went, oh. So it didn't make me exactly feel good. And I'm like, okay, well, I get what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. He said, okay, you got this then. I'll leave you, but I'll always be around the store if you need me. I'm like, okay. So I'm sitting there thinking, the toy department's always a mess. I remember sitting in orientation that day for the 3 hours, and I remember the one boss, human resources boss, she pretty much runs the whole damn store. She's good. She said that our previous store manager, had left. And they were kind of looking at each other funny. And so I don't know the whole story. All I know is that something happened and he left. I found out later yesterday that he had transferred back to his old store. So, but I think he left them hanging is what happened. So I'm thinking, okay, well, the new manager, store manager comes to me and says the toy department, Carl told him the toy department was a mess. Well, I wasn't even working then. Carl left before I even got there. So from that point on, you know, it kind of bugged me, because I thought maybe he thought I had been working there way longer than I guess he knows. And he thought that maybe I was responsible for that mess. So it kind of left a bitter taste. Then about half an hour later, my job coach shows up, and I was talking to her. So I go and I told her that. And she's like, oh, I wish he would have said that while I was here. I said, yeah, I kind of, uh-oh, lights out. Hold on. Ugh. Isn't it beautiful? Well, I don't know if you guys can see, but it's nice when it's dark here. Okay. Sorry, it's a controlled light. I'm on my deck. Whoops. So, anyway, so she was hoping that he would have been around when she was around, because she would have told him, hey, Tammy just started. She's only been on the floor. This is her third full day on the floor. You know, and that I came in after Carl left. So I pretty much kind of had a, you know, whatever, throughout my day, throughout my shift. And I think I was on the floor only 30 minutes to an hour tops before he showed up, you know. So, but I put that aside, and I just kept going aisle to aisle. And, you know, let me tell you, my brain, as you guys know, look, squirrel! I do that all the time, okay? So I'm focusing on one section. A customer asks me for help. I go locate that. Then I start working on that section. And then I'm on another section, then another section. And before you know it, I can't even get one aisle done. So it's like, and most importantly, our end caps, because that's what people see the most. And everything zoning, you have to push everything forward. So because it's Christmas, next couple weeks things are going to be chaotic. If they're not exactly in the spot, it's okay. Later on, you really got to watch out. So, but as I'm doing, you know, the returns and stuff, he said, make sure you get the returns. Please make sure these carts are done. So I grab the carts and I'm starting to put everything away, and that's taking a long time. Take my break. Later on, I take my lunch. I come back. He comes up to me 30 minutes before my shift is over. He says, can you make sure these returns are done before you leave? And I'm thinking, dude, I got 30 minutes before I have to clock out. And they're adamant about us clocking in and clocking out at the exact time. Okay? So I'm like, there is no way I'm going to get this. But I hustled my ass, and let me tell you, I got to bend down to the bottom and then get up. And with my knee, I had a visitor today, one of my case managers. She showed up and we were chatting. I told her, I'm telling you, my ACL, my kneecap is gonna rip. I feel it every time I'm down on the ground and I'm trying to get up. I feel that pain. So they're not exactly working me to death like some of you who've worked at Walmart said. But what I think needs to be said with my job coach when I go in tomorrow, hopefully she shows up tomorrow, is that I need that all these managers to be aware that I have a disability. To know I have disabilities, okay? The one that interviewed me and the human resources, they know. I don't think these guys know, so I have to take it easier. I'm moving way too fast in these aisles, up, down, left, right, whatever. But I need to slow down. Even my job coach said, Tammy, you got to slow down. I'm like frantic running around. But I must have found about 20 or 30 stolen items yesterday. What people do is they grab toys, grab beauty products. They take them out of the container and they hide them way in the back of the toys. So yeah, so that's one thing. So I needed a box or a bag or something to put the damaged goods in. Sorry guys, I like never smoke online, but you know, or on camera or whatever, but hopefully I'll quit again. But all my nicotine patches expired, so now I have to go make an appointment to the doctor to get to put on the patch again. Because as you know, it's costly, but I don't need it. I'm just like stressing. But that's my update. I mean, it's great. I enjoy it. So far I'm enjoying it. Everybody's thanked me for, you know, the food I brought in and whatnot. So, you know, that's pretty cool. The managers, I have no problem with any of them. The assistant managers, my people, I have no problem with them. But the store manager, I just hope that, you know, it gets told that, damn it, come on. Twinkly lights. Oh, I should have turned my outdoor lights on. Come on, thank you. I love my wreath. I don't know if you got, there you go. Isn't that pretty? Winter wreath. It's not like a Christmas wreath. It could be, but it's more or less winter, all winter. So anyway, but I do love it. I enjoy the toys. It's fun. I'm digging it so far. But yeah, the lady that came today, she helps me with my assistance with all kinds of things. She needed to write down my first paycheck, you know, because I am on Social Security disability. Everything has to be handled appropriately and so forth. So, but everything is going great. I am sore as hell. I need to get either take more of my one medication to kind of help my nerves because it's throbbing so bad, especially in the lumbar where the surgery was. The whole hips and buttock cheeks, they're like on fire. It feels like someone punched me. I don't know if you, like, you get punched for like your birthday and then you just keep getting punched, but it just feels like somebody punched the living heck out of my hips and my rear end. Bruising kind of feeling, so yeah. And then of course my kneecap. So I need to get in here and I need to order a knee brace and a back brace. Because I can't find mine, and the ones I do have, they're really not good. They're not appropriate. So, and then Advil doesn't, or I'm not allowed to have Advil or Tylenol because of my bypass surgery, the sleeve gastrectomy. It'll cause ulcers, and the Tylenol is not strong enough for this. So I do need to talk to my doctors and let them know. So, but that's the update on that. So this video is going to be clips of all different little things, guys, because I don't have anything. The dumpsters have been dry up here. By the time I get out of work, I can barely walk. I just can't dumpster dive. This is taking a toll on me. So, but I keep trying, you know, as much as I can to bring you guys a dive. The family tree, or, you know, family place. You know what I'm talking about. They haven't thrown their stuff out. So I don't know what's going on there. Something's going on there. I didn't get any of the fall and no Christmas yet, so we'll see. So, all right, guys, take care. Love you, and see you later.